Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The Diagnostic Trouble Code, DTC P2648, indicates a low voltage issue in the rocker arm oil control solenoid circuit of the Honda Civic models 2022 and later. This code specifically points to the rocker arm oil control solenoid, which plays a crucial role in the variable valve timing (VVT) system by regulating oil pressure for the rocker arms. If the engine control unit, ECU, known as the powertrain control module, PCM, detects that the rocker arm oil control solenoid's return signal is in an off state while it sends an on signal, it triggers this error code. The solenoid is typically located near the rocker arm assembly, integrated with the rocker arm oil control valve, which physically alters engine timing for improved performance and efficiency. This combination helps optimize engine power output and fuel consumption under varying driving conditions. Understanding this error code and its implications is essential for maintaining vehicle performance and compliance with emission standards. The DTC P2648 is primarily associated with the rocker arm oil control solenoid and the PCM. The rocker arm oil control solenoid regulates the flow of oil to the rocker arms, affecting the timing and performance of the engine through the VVT system. This solenoid interacts with oil pressure to enable variable lift profiles, accommodating both power demands and fuel efficiency. The solenoid itself is integrated with the rocker arm oil control valve and is located near the engine's valve cover, making it accessible for inspection. The PCM monitors the performance of this solenoid by sending and receiving signals that indicate its operational status. If the PCM detects that the signal return is incorrect, it flags this issue as a potential malfunction, enabling the technician to troubleshoot further and ensure optimal engine operation. Several factors can contribute to the occurrence of DTC P2648, each requiring careful consideration during diagnosis. A faulty rocker arm oil control solenoid itself can either short-circuit or fail to engage properly due to wear, causing low voltage signals. Open circuit conditions may arise from a broken connection in the wiring that prevents the solenoid from receiving the correct signal from the PCM. Furthermore, damage to the wiring harness, which connects various components, can result in compromised electrical communication, leading to signal faults. Lastly, if all other components appear functional, the problem could lie within the PCM itself, which may have internal failures or software issues preventing it from correctly interpreting the solenoid status. Understanding these possible causes is crucial in narrowing down the defective component quickly. The presence of DTC P2648 can manifest through several symptoms affecting the vehicle's performance and operation. One of the primary indications is reduced engine performance, as the malfunctioning rocker arm oil control solenoid can hinder the engine's ability to adjust valve timing optimally. Drivers may also notice warning lights illuminating on the dashboard, alerting them to the issue. Additionally, some may experience unusual engine noises, as improper oil flow can lead to mechanical stresses. Owners might also report increased oil consumption, reflecting inefficiencies in the engine's operation. Recognizing these symptoms promptly can allow for quicker intervention and resolution, ultimately maintaining the vehicle's performance and longevity. The first troubleshooting step for DTC P2648 begins with starting the engine to place it in a state ready for diagnostic assessment. It is crucial to hold the engine speed at 3,000 revolutions per minute, RPM, without load, meaning the continuously variable transmission, CVT, should be in park or neutral, or the manual transmission in neutral. This consistent RPM allows for precise measurements and makes it easier to observe engine behavior under semi-maximum load conditions. Once the engine speed has been stabilized, it is important to allow the engine to idle down afterward. Following this, you should perform the Honda Diagnostic System HDS VTEC test to monitor the rocker arm oil control solenoid, as this function will test its response to the PCM's commands. Any discrepancies during this test could lead to identifying whether the solenoid or its control circuit is faulty. For the second step, disconnect the 2-pin connector from the rocker arm oil control solenoid to isolate it for inspection. This action is crucial for testing the internal circuit resistance accurately. The resistance should ideally be within the range of 13.9 to 16.9 ohms at room temperature. This value helps determine whether the solenoid itself is functioning correctly. If the measured resistance is outside this normal range, it indicates an abnormal condition that could stem from a degraded solenoid or internal failure. Such findings will guide the technician in determining whether to replace the rocker arm oil control solenoid. Identifying abnormalities in this step is essential for ensuring proper electrical functionality. The next step involves inspecting the wiring associated with the rocker arm oil control solenoid by disconnecting the PCM connector E, which has 80 pins. Before doing this, it is advisable to jump the SCS line with the HDS and wait for more than 1 minute to ensure no residual signals interfere with the test. Once the connections are safely disconnected, you will perform a wire inspection based on the prescribed guidelines. The goal here is to ensure that there are no shorted circuits within the wiring harness that could impact the solenoid's operation. Specifically, you must verify that there is no grounding issue, as that could lead to additional electrical failures. A thorough inspection of these parameters will allow you to pinpoint any wiring issues that may necessitate repair or replacement. The final troubleshooting step involves assessing the results of the previous inspections. If all other components and circuit checks return normal conditions, the attention shifts towards the PCM itself as the possible culprit. At this stage, if the solenoid and wiring have been verified to be in good condition, it strongly indicates that the remaining PCM may be at fault. Conducting additional tests on the PCM could further confirm its integrity and functionality. If these tests determine that the PCM is indeed malfunctioning, it may require replacement to restore proper vehicle operation. This step reiterates the importance of thorough diagnostics to avoid unnecessary component replacements and ensure that repairs are both efficient and effective. After performing the necessary repairs associated with DTC P2648, it's important to verify that the repairs were successful. Start by clearing the DTC from the vehicle's system to reset the diagnostics. This process is usually carried out using the HDS tool. Next, take the vehicle for a test drive under various driving conditions to ensure that the repairs hold up. Observing the vehicle during this time allows you to check for any signs of reoccurrence of the error or related symptoms. Concluding with a final inspection of the solenoid and electrical connections will help confirm that everything is in proper working order before returning the vehicle to the customer. This comprehensive verification step is vital for ensuring the reliability of the repairs made. To prevent issues resembling DTC P2648, adherence to a preventive maintenance schedule is essential. This includes regularly inspecting the wiring harness for signs of wear, corrosion, or disconnection that could compromise the solenoid's operation. Monitoring engine oil levels is equally vital, as adequate oil supply is crucial for the proper functioning of the rocker arm oil control solenoid and overall engine health. Scheduling routine VTEC tests can help ensure that the variable valve timing system is operational and responsive. Additionally, keeping the PCM firmware updated is essential for optimal performance, as software updates can rectify bugs and improve operational efficiency. By implementing these preventive measures, vehicle owners can greatly reduce the likelihood of encountering DTC P2648. In summary, understanding DTC P2648 is critical for diagnosing and resolving issues related to the rocker arm oil control solenoid in Honda Civic models 2022 and onward. Recognizing symptoms such as reduced engine performance and warning indicators will assist you in taking swift action. By strictly adhering to the prescribed troubleshooting steps, including confirming the integrity of the rocker arm oil control solenoid, its wiring, and the PCM, you lay the groundwork for accurate diagnostics. After performing repairs, thorough verification ensures that the problem has been addressed effectively. Finally, preventive maintenance practices can mitigate the risk of future occurrences and help maintain overall vehicle performance. With diligent attention to these principles, vehicle reliability and efficiency will be significantly enhanced. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.